What's up, guys and girls? JT here. Been a while since I did a video where I've been on camera, looking kind of grizzly, growing the beard out for the cold weather coming, you know. But past few videos I've done, I've been doing comic book updates, and I have another one for you guys. I know JT's been on the comic kick, right? No movies or nothing like that has been shown on my channel in a while, but that's all in time, you know. October is right around the corner. And that's the time to be buying movies because, you know, all the good Halloween and horror movies come out. So don't worry, JT hasn't strayed off from the movies. I mean, I'm still down. I still love movies, always will. That's my main thing. But here lately, I've just been trying to spruce up the comic collection. But, you know, you guys know how that is. If I see movies, I pick them up. If I see video games or toys or comics, whatever, I pick it up, you know, all of it. So it's whatever. But over the past few weeks I've had some more comic pickups here. I was going to show you guys. Went to a shop yesterday, me and my brother-in-law did, picked up some issues and whatnot, some back issues and stuff. But also picked this little guy up for 50 cents. And the guy had some more Turtles figures there for 50 cents. I'm going to get them when I go back. But this is the Space Cadet Raphael. Had this one when I was a kid. He needs some cleaning up. He's got some dirt and grime on him there, but I always loved this figure. I remember buying it new whenever it came out in 1990. Remember pulling it right off the shelf and buying it. It's got a little alien on his back there, and it had a helmet that went with it, so I'll have to try to track that down someday. Thought that was cool for 50 cents. Add that to the TMNT collection. Huge TMNT fan. It's my #1 favorite cartoon of all time. And if you guys haven't checked out the new comic, you must check that out because it is amazing. Can't wait for more stuff of it. But anyways, got a few of the new #1s from DC. As you guys know, they did a reboot of their whole series. So I've decided to subscribe, well, put some of these in my pull list at my comic shop and check them out. I'm really digging them so far. And this is Swamp Thing #1. I can't wait for more of this. It's just the story has really intrigued me. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I'm excited to see what happens in the next issue. So, you know, it served its purpose, I guess. Cool cover art there too. Really like that one. Swamp Thing. Pick that one up if you guys haven't. Really good read. And next up we got Justice League #1. This was pretty cool. Kind of short. Seemed kind of short to me, but the art's amazing. You know, you got Jeff Johns and Jim Lee on this together. So just a great story and art. So pretty cool. I can't wait to see the rest of those. What comes with the Justice League. And it's like starting over fresh, like the Justice League haven't even got together yet, so it's pretty cool. And I also picked up Detectives Comics #1, and I love this cover. This is an amazing, this is probably my favorite. Maybe Swamp Thing might have been my favorite, but this was probably really my favorite out of the ones I've read so far. This was just awesome. The action scenes were great. It was just a really good time. Detectives Comics, can't wait for more of those. That's all the 52 that I picked up so far. Got more to pick up at the end of this month, but I'll probably wait and get those at the first of next month. Alright, on to the back issues. I picked up issue #1 of Tank Girl Odyssey. I always remember Tank Girl from the 90s. Remember the movie and remember seeing the comics around. I always wanted to read them but never did. And this is some really weird stuff, but I really like it. It's kind of a British punk type feel to it. And it's set in Australia. In a post-apocalypse world, but really different, really cool. This is part 1 of 4 of the Odyssey. Got, just finished that one up. I need to read the rest of these. Got part 2 of 4 of Tank Girl, the Odyssey. Cool cover. Gotta hurry this along. Got 3 of 4 of Tank Girl, the Odyssey. Another cool cover. Now I couldn't find 4 of 4, so I'm going to have to order that one off the internet to finish up that series. I'm going to get some more Tank Girl. I really enjoy it. My friends make fun of me for reading Tank Girl, but hey, you know, it's whatever. And this next one's put out by Amalamp. I can't even say that word. Comics. I don't know, but these did a bunch of crossovers with this series, and this is called Dark Claw, and it's a Batman Wolverine mix. And I hadn't heard of these until I was at that shop, and the owner started telling me about them. And he had a bunch more of them. And I'm going to read this, and if I like it, I'm going to get the rest of them. It's like a bunch of crossovers. And this is like the 90s Batman mixed with Wolverine. I just love that cover art. I thought that was really cool. And, you know, like I said, there was more of them, of different crossovers between Marvel and DC, so I thought it was really cool. And next up here, we got Batman 441. needed this one into my collection. Trying to get my run going on Batman. I have maybe 20 issues, something like that. This is the one where Tim Drake, right after he, or right before he decides to be Robin, I guess. So he's thinking about it on there. I have 443. I need 442. Yeah, I think 440 is the first appearance of Tim Drake, maybe. I'm not sure about that one. This next up here is Batman number 359. Got this off my buddy. Did a trade with him. And this is the third appearance of Killer Croc, I do believe, and Jason Todd, I think. I haven't got to read this yet, but I love that cover art. You gotta love good late 70s Batman, or maybe early 80s, I'm not sure, but one or the other. And all the rest of these are basically the same, or same character. That's Superman Zero. Now this kicked off the 90s series of Superman, I think, 1994. And I believe this is the first appearance of somebody, but I can't remember who. I'm just getting into Superman comics. I like Superman. I've always liked him a lot, but I'm just getting into the comics, and 90s stuff is easy to come by. So, you know, figured start there. I pretty much got a lot of key issues yesterday from the 90s series. A lot of people doesn't like the 90s Superman series, but, you know, it is what it is. Next up we got Superman. This is from the Man of Steel. I think ran from the 80s or maybe 90s. I'm not sure how many issues it ran, but this is number 22. This is the first full appearance of John Steel, I do believe, which he appeared in 500. But this is his, I guess, the issue that went after 500 of this series, with him being Superman whenever there was like 4 people trying to be Superman or something like that. Next up is issue 500. Now this is the first appearance of, I believe, now I'm totally new to Superman, guys, kind of. I mean, I know Superman, I know all the characters and stuff, but as far as first appearances and whatnots go, you may have to correct me on some of these. I believe this is the first appearance of Superboy the Clone and John Steel. But this is not the cool polybagged one, but, you know, it's still cool. These were all $1, so couldn't pass them up. Superman, part of the Doomsday. This is issue number 74, the issue right before he dies. And this is Doomsday beating down Justice League America, which, you know, they kind of blow, but Doomsday beats them down. This next is Superman, Man of Steel number 18. And I believe this is the first appearance of Doomsday, which I think he makes an appearance in 17, but I don't know if it's a brief appearance, and this is the first time you see him with his hand tied behind his back. I'm not sure on that, but if you guys know, let me know. Because some sources say that this is the first appearance, and some say that 17 is, so I don't know, of Doomsday. And this is issue number, excuse me, losing my voice, number 75, The Death of Superman. This issue sold quite a bit, and this is not the cool black background issue, but like I said, these are all $1, so I really wanted to read these and see how Superman. This is a cool fold-out cover in the back of how Superman dies, and this shocked the world pretty much when this happened. I can kind of remember this going down when I was a kid. Remember hearing about it, so couldn't wait to check these out. And this next one is probably the oldest comic in my collection now. I did a trade with my brother-in-law and got this from him. Saved the best for last, and this is Action Comics number 267. And this thing's in pretty decent condition to be as old as it is. Got Hercules on there. I don't know if this is the first appearance of DC Hercules or not, but I think this is the third appearance of the Legion of Superheroes or something like that, I think. But got a really good deal on this. Traded my brother-in-law some comics for it, so I have to kick off the Action Comics collection. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Like I said, stay tuned for some more videos coming up. There'll probably be some DVD updates coming. Maybe some figures or something. Who knows, you know. But thanks for watching, guys. Peace.